Hey, how's it going, everybody? Charlie Wilson here, aka Sinister Charlie. Welcome back. Hi. Hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, we got some more fat electrician. By the way, update. I did talk to customer service for the shirts. Apparently it got returned to sender because it was either me or the post office didn't put the apartment number on there. So, I'd like to blame the post office for that one. Could have been my fault, but I'd rather just blame the post office. I used to work for the post office. I was a mailman for 3 years, so it's okay. I can blame them. You'd be surprised all the crazy stuff that goes on in the post office that you don't know about. Anyway, let's go ahead and like it. We got F-22 Raptor versus spy balloon. Overkill. I'm pretty sure this happened. This video probably got released during the whole Chinese balloon fiasco. Man, if we could only go back to those times, right? 5 months ago. Can you imagine feeling nostalgic about 5 months ago? It's insane. Things are getting bad. Things aren't going good. But yeah, I guess we'll get into it. Fat electrician. Bam. Quack.
Today we're talking about that time that a Chinese spy balloon made its way into U.S. airspace, creating an international incident that can only be described as the world's biggest game of float around and find out. On the off chance you don't know what I'm talking about, on February 1st, 2023, a Chinese spy balloon was spotted in the sky above Montana. From that point, it was allowed to float across the rest of the United States while sheriffs from every state begged their community not to shoot at it with guns.
I might have shot it if it came over. I don't think bullets would have reached that high. I don't know how high it was, but
stating the reason that the balloon was 65,000 feet in the air, which is way too high. However, this is America, and being too high sounds like some hippie bullshit, so a bunch of people shot at it anyways.
Good movie.
The balloon would eventually be shot down 3 days later on February 4th off the coast of South Carolina.
Here we go, baby! Get him!
Which honestly is not the type of rapid deflation any of us were hoping for in 2023. Now, what you just saw is an air-to-air missile known as the AIM-9X Sidewinder.
Pew!
And each one of those bad boys cost America almost $600,000 apiece. Yeah. And that missile was launched from a $334 million fighter jet known as the F-22 Raptor. If you're not picking up what I'm putting down, I'm trying to tell you that America has fallen back on our tried and true strategy of addressing inflation by literally shooting more money at it. And it has yet again led to the very predictable outcome of a bubble burst.
I wanted to relax, but now I'm just thinking about inflation. And not the good kind of inflation. With my penis.
I mean, a balloon popping. Now, all of this does, of course, raise the question, why on earth did we use the F-22 to engage a balloon? Because if you don't know, the F-22 is the most expensive and most technologically advanced air-to-air superiority fighter jet on the planet. Having it go toe-to-toe with a balloon is like having Mike Tyson box a toddler. It doesn't make any fucking sense. So what exactly was the government's intention here? Did they think that this was a tutorial mission for the beginning of World War III? Or are they simply showing off and wasting taxpayer money while they do it? Well, it's actually neither of those things. You see, the United States Air Force saw an opportunity to make aviation history, and they took it. And what I mean by that is the F-22, despite being the best air-to-air fighter jet on the planet, has a real-world combat record of 0 and 0. It has never shot down an enemy. Well, had a record of 0 and 0 because it is now 1 and 0 after downing this weather balloon.
We killed it! You got that? We killed that mother humper! Come back!
Because as many people on the internet have been asking, yes, balloons do in fact count as air-to-air.
He puts a lot of clips of really good movies in his videos. Tremors, very good.
Kills. And this precedent actually goes all the way back to World War I when planes were new on the military scene and they were used to pop enemy observation balloons, which was a huge deal back then. And we know for sure that this is why the US government did this, because the call signs of the two F-22s that engaged the balloon were Frank 01 and Frank 02, which is a direct reference to American World War I ace of aces, Frank Luke, a fighter pilot and Medal of Honor recipient that was credited with downing 18 enemy aircraft in a span of 17
Dude looks
days.
Pretty badass.
4 of those aircraft being airplanes and the other 14 being observation balloons. This combined with the fact that his home state was Arizona would earn him the nickname.
Yeah, go Arizona. We've got dirt. They don't really even have sand. Not really. It's just dirt. It's fun though. I like it.
The Arizona.
It was 79 degrees today in the middle of November. pretty good. That's the reason I like it. But
a balloon buster. So to answer the question, why did America use the most technologically advanced fighter jet to engage a balloon? It's because we wanted to pad our stats. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. I'm not saying it's right, I'm just saying it happened. However, this does raise the secondary question of, does the F-22 have guns? And if it does, why didn't we use them and instead opted to use a $600,000 air-to-air missile? I mean, for one, guns would be cheaper, and for two, it wouldn't blow up, potentially preserving more of whatever the balloon was carrying for us to capture and investigate. Great question, two-part answer. For one, America's default setting is always blow it the fuck up. It doesn't matter what the question is, whether we're trying to make a whale fly or a balloon sink, the answer is always going to be blow it the fuck up. Again, I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying historically that's what's going to happen.
It's accurate.
And part two of that answer is even if we did use the guns, that wouldn't have worked. You see, everybody hears balloon and they think of a balloon like at a birthday party, pop it with a pen, goes bang, falls to the ground, the end. Weather balloons wouldn't work like that. They're actually very durable. If they were shot with a bullet, it would just poke a hole in it. It wouldn't actually pop it, which would lead to gas leaking out, and then it would begin a slow, unpredictable descent. And we know this for sure because 25 years ago, 2 Canadian F-18s actually engaged a weather balloon and had to shoot it over 1,000 times. So knowing that...
Oh yeah, shoot her down there, but that's more of a Fargo type thing, but I'd like to think Canadians sound like that.
America just opted to blow it up. In conclusion, the F-22 is slotted for retirement within the next decade, and it will now go into its retirement with an undefeated record of 1-0, as it's about to get replaced by the newest variation of the most gangster fighter jet of all time, the F-15, that variation being the F-15EX, which is yet again going to have to be a video for another time. Thanks for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch at thefatelectrician.com. Quack.
I have to wait another, I think, probably like a week or so to get the shirt, so... one day. it's fine. They were very nice. By the way, the customer service they have, very good. They got back to me right away, and they were very cordial and nice. So just putting that out there. Kudos on them. Not their fault.
Bang out.
A beep, bop, boop, up, a getting a shirt. Maybe soon, maybe. I don't know. I have to sing a song, and I can't think of anything to do. Beep, boop. So, there you go. I'm all flustered. Yeah, there you go. More of the Fat Electrician. A lot of that I had known nothing about airplanes or fighter jets or anything like that. Despite being in the Navy for 6 years, you'd think I'd know something. But I was in the Seabees and never was on a ship. So yeah, that stuff's kind of foreign to me. Anyway, thanks for watching. Really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe down below. Makes me feel real good inside. Helps out the channel. And if you got any suggestions, please put them down below. I will get back to you. Could be anything. Doesn't even have to be. Mostly the military stuff seems to do really well. So if you've got any kind of military recommendations, I'm more than willing to look at it. I've pretty much seen everything Seabees related. So maybe there's something out there. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I really appreciate it. And have a good weekend. Bye.